Hi guys, my name is Reddy. I'm the sales manager at Denham Ford, and today I'm going to do a walk around on the 2000 Ford Escape Titanium for you. This particular Escape, titanium level, so it's fully loaded. We got leather interior with panoramic sunroof. We got navigation. We got backup camera. We've got power liftgate, all that kinds of goodies. So if you guys want to come with me, I'll show you some of the good stuff. First thing I always like to show people, it's got something called passive entry system. So it's got this fob instead of a key. So there's no key to turn the ignition on. Basically just push button start. Really cool feature with this that I love is the passive entry system. So these keys, right now the vehicle's locked. As long as these keys are on me, it uses a radio signal. When I touch the doors unlock and open up. So that'd be awfully handy if I had my arms full of bags, or didn't want to have to get my keys out of my pocket, or if you're a woman, didn't have to get your keys out of your purse. You just walk up to the vehicle, grab the door handle, opens up, allows you entry into the vehicle. So one of my favorite features on the Ford Escape. Other cool thing with the passive entry system is we've got a remote start built in. So with the touch of a button, I can start the Ford Escape remotely from my home, from my place of work, from wherever I am. Let it warm up, let it cool off if it's on a hot day like today. Lovely feature. I think we all want a remote start now, don't we? The other thing we've got with this system is a few different ways to open up the liftgate. This is exclusive to the Titanium, but we can open up the tailgate the old-fashioned way, which is kind of boring. You just got to open it up. The other way we can do it is off of this same old fob that we use to get into the vehicle and remote start it, is we can push this button twice and the liftgate's going to open remotely like that. Again, pretty handy if you're coming to the vehicle with a bag full of groceries or something like that. You're not having to fiddle around with stuff and open it up. And of course you can close it with the fob as well. So that's a nice little handy tool. Alright, and lastly the third way to open up the liftgate, which is pretty cool. You've probably seen the commercials for this. It's our hands-free or our kit liftgate. Basically really handy if your arms are full of bags, kids, whatever else you want to throw in the back. Basically you walk up to the vehicle, kicking motion under there. Again, liftgate open. So a few different ways to kind of customize and tailor the way you want to open up that liftgate. Really kind of focusing on just being comfortable for you guys. So that's that. Alright guys, and staying with the back of the vehicle here, one thing I always like to point out, it's optional on our vehicles. We include it on a lot of them, especially the higher end Titaniums. It's got a trailer towing package on it. It does come with a trailer receiver and a 4-pin trailer tow plug. Tows up to 3,500 pounds, so that'll tow a small utility trailer, maybe a small boat, a couple Sea-Doos, that kind of stuff. The other thing people often use that for is throwing a bike rack on the back of them, so they can take their bikes with them when they're heading out somewhere. So awesome feature. And of course the Titanium is going to come equipped with backup sensors and a backup camera. So you've got both a camera that's going to show up in the touchscreen in the center of the dash. I'll show you later. And in the backup sensors are going to beep. It's a proximity sensor. So as you back up, it's going to beep at you to indicate that something's behind you. The faster it beeps, the closer you are to something. So really nice safety feature. For backing up, make sure you don't run over the kids' bikes or whatever else might be in the driveway. So really like those features. So alright guys, coming around to this side of the vehicle, another feature I always like to show people is our capless fueling system. We call it Easy Fuel. Basically there's no fuel cap on this vehicle. So the big benefit is convenience. You pop up to the gas station, there's no fuel caps to mess with. Basically open up the door, take your fuel nozzle, fill her up. The other thing you don't have to worry about is any cross-threaded fuel caps, having check engine lights come on because of that kind of stuff. It's basically just pop in the fuel nozzle and go. This flap, there's a secondary flap in here that's closed, so when you do, you have to worry about dust and debris getting in there. This is just a secondary one, and this fuel door is spring-loaded, so when you let that go, it seals shut. And of course, there's a rubber seal around here that keeps all the dust and debris out of there. So, really nice convenience feature that we like. All Alright guys, so this Escape Titanium is equipped with a 2-liter EcoBoost. If you haven't heard about the EcoBoost technology, basically it's a 2-liter 4-cylinder motor that's got a turbocharger on it. So basically what it acts like is it gives you the power of a V6, but the fuel economy of a 4-cylinder. So this particular 2-liter is putting out 240 horse, still giving you 40 miles per gallon, and that's in an all-wheel drive. So that's really, really stellar fuel economy out of a compact SUV that's still giving you the benefit of 4-wheel drive. So Ford's done the EcoBoost for a few years now. Amazing, amazing technology. Alright guys, so I wanted to pop inside the Ford Escape. Lots of goodies in here. One of the things that gets often overlooked in new vehicles is some of the standard safety features. That's where the Ford Escape really, really shines. It's got an overall safety rating of 4 stars, which is pretty darn good. Cool thing with the Ford Escape is that none of the safety features are optional. It doesn't matter if you look at a more basic Escape or you look at this fully loaded titanium. They're going to have the same safety features as all the other ones. So we don't make any safety features optional. So, and that's just our mindset of Ford Motor Company. So this vehicle's got standard 4-wheel disc brakes. So all the way around, you've got disc brakes. That's going to help you stop a little faster in an emergency stopping situation. Of course, you've got ABS, 4-wheel ABS. You've got advanced track with sway control. So it's actually got sensors that are going to monitor the vehicle. If the vehicle ever goes into a skid, it's going to actually apply ABS to individual wheels depending on the direction of the skid to help keep you going in a straight line. So awesome feature. I've often tried to put these vehicles into a skid intentionally, and usually the advanced track wins out and doesn't let me. So alright guys, and the other safety feature that we often forget to talk about is the airbags. 7 airbags in the Ford Escape. We've got 2 front airbags up here, one on the steering wheel, one on the dash. We've got a side impact curtain, so in the event that the vehicle's involved in a side impact, airbags actually deploy out of the seat sides to keep you from hitting your head. And then of course it's got a rollover canopy as well, so if the vehicle ever goes into a rollover situation, it's actually got airbags that are going to deploy out of towards the top of the roof and keep you safe. And then of course the 7th airbag is actually what we call a knee airbag for the driver. It comes out down here. I don't know if you can see down by my knees. Basically, in a frontal impact, it's going to deploy, keeping the legs a little safer in that frontal impact. So, as I mentioned, 4-star safety rating, really, really safe vehicle, and we're proud of that. So, again, optional on the titanium, but really, really cool feature is we call our panoramic sunroof. So most sunroofs just go over top of the driver and the front passenger. The panoramic roof on the Escape actually covers over half of the whole roof. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to open up the sunshade, and you're going to see that it's basically a giant skylight for both front and rear passengers in the vehicle. Allows a lot of natural light in. I always think that it makes the cabin of the vehicle feel bigger just by allowing all that natural light in. So of course, if you do want the shade closed, you close it up and not have to worry about it. But really, really cool feature, especially on a nice hot summer day like this. You go cruising and stare up at the clouds. So, okay, guys, Ford Escape, and this in particular being a titanium, lots and lots of creature comforts in here. One that we all love to have are heated seats. Obviously, we got heated seats on both front seats. Nice thing is it is a setting 1 through 5, so depending on how cold it is and how warm you want your butt to be, you can dial it in. So keeps those seats warm on a nice cold winter day. Awesome. I think we all have to have heated seats now. Dual zone climate control. So basically we've got the automatic temperature control. I'll move this so you guys can see. Basically it allows you the driver to control the temperature independent of the passenger. If you're anything like my wife and I, we always like to have the temperature set at different temperatures, so rather than fighting over it, we get to set it independent of each other. So I like to refer to that feature as the marriage saver. Alright guys, and we move up here a little bit. You can see the Sony brand there. So we've got a Sony branded stereo in the titanium. Lots and lots of speakers, a little bit of kick there with the sub. And then, yeah, being Sony branded, it's good quality stuff. Sounds awesome. If you're into the good music, this will be awesome on those long road trips. And then the screen you're looking at there now, guys, what we call our My Ford Touch. My Ford Touch is sort of the next generation of our sync system. The original sync system that came out understands 100 voice commands. This particular system understands 10,000 voice commands. You can voice command everything from all your phone functions, so you can make incoming or make outgoing calls, receive incoming calls. You can voice command addresses for your navigation. You can voice command all your climate control functions. You can increase the temperature. You can decrease the temperature. You can even voice command your radio station. So if there's a channel on the sat radio you like to listen to, you don't have to flip through the presets. You don't have to turn the tune dial. You can actually just hit the button and say the name of the station. So if you want to see that real quick, I'll show you how that works. Dan, what kind of station do you like to listen to?
I like Lithium.
All right. So I'm gonna hit this button.
Please say a command.
Lithium.
Tuning to Lithium.
And just like that, I changed the radio station. So obviously really convenient, but it is a safety feature as well, because it allows you to keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road while you're driving, and you can still do the things you want to do while you're driving. So awesome feature. It's the cool thing with it, you can use as little of it as you want or as much of it as you want. We get some people that just like to use the odd thing on the touchscreen. Some people do it all with voice commands. You can use a combination of both. It's really up to you to customize. So it allows you to do that. So one of the best features in the Ford Escape as far as I'm concerned. Guys, that wraps up my demonstration on the 2014 Ford Escape. The best way to truly appreciate the Ford Escape is to come down and drive one. So we look forward to seeing you down here at the store today. Thank you very much.